Hey guys, it's Martina and today I'm here with you all for a little bit of a natural hair update. I know I'm a little bit extra today, but I'm just kind of excited about it. I think it's been about 2 months since I have given you all any kind of a length check or any kind of, detailed update on what's going on with my natural hair. Alright, basically as of August, I believe 7th, I was 14 months post-relaxer, and as of August 1st, I was 4 months officially natural. So that means, I guess 4 months ago, I cut off all my relaxed ends, but I have not had a relaxer in 14 months. Anywho, let's go ahead and get to the update. I know y'all are probably wondering, did she flat iron her hair? It seems to be, straight in the front, which it is. And pretty much, I've been wearing my hair cornrowed for it's been about 5 days now. I had it cornrowed, and basically I've been wearing my lace front wigs over that. So my hair was just, braided down. I had a wig cap on, and I was wearing my wigs. But today I took that down, I took my cornrows down, and I was getting ready to wash my hair, and I thought, I haven't had a length check in like 2 months, so how about I just flat iron a couple little pieces of my hair just so I can get more of an official length check on those pieces. So flat ironing just a couple pieces ended up with me flat ironing the whole back of my head and just a little bit of the bang area. So basically I'm going to go ahead and wash my hair later on today, but I just wanted to flat iron those pieces just to get the official length check and show you all, what it looks like right now and pretty much how much it's grown since the last time you saw it straightened out or whatever. Now it hasn't grown a whole bunch. I mean, I think it's grown a normal amount, but I'm not taking any hair growth peels or anything like that. So I would say my growth has been very, very normal, I would say. So let me go ahead and take this off and show you all really quickly what it is looking like underneath. And as you can see, I still have my little curlies over here because, like I told you, I did not flat iron everything. I just mostly did the sort of back portion of my hair. And that was mostly because that's pretty much the longest part, or the part that, where most of the length is going to come in at. So that's why I flat ironed that part, just to see where it's hitting at now on my back. So let me comb it out for you. Alright, now that I'm done combing out the hair, I'm just going to kind of show you what it looks like at this moment and give you an official length check. Apparently, I'm still at shoulder length, but I would say right now I'm at more of a full shoulder length. Of course, these pieces in the front, they aren't quite there yet, but as far as the back of my hair, it's definitely, I would say, full shoulder at this point. I would say it's maybe like an inch and a half longer than the last time you all saw it straightened. At least an inch is what I would say. Maybe not an inch and a half, that might be reaching, but I would say at least an inch. And unfortunately, I don't measure my hair with a measuring tape. Perhaps I actually should start doing that. I don't know, but I can just show you what it looks like now. Okay, for the front portion, this is what I'm working with at this current moment. Let me raise the camera some. Basically, if I just sort of flatten the hair to my forehead, it comes down, not quite to the tip of my nose yet. Some of the little stray hairs do, which I don't know if you can actually see them, but some of the little stray little hairs do come down to the tip of my nose. Like I'm grabbing one now. But the majority of them don't. The majority of them are just kind of almost to that tip, but not quite. And if I just have it over my eyes, I cannot really see. So that's not really an option as far as styling goes. But yeah, that's the length of it, just kind of like the top of my cheek area. Alright, moving on over here to the side really quickly. So let me clip this out of that. Okay, for right here, the little edge area, I would say this comes down to about a little bit below my collarbone, or not collarbone. I don't know why I'm saying collarbone, my jawbone or whatever you want to call it, but not very much past it. So if you can see that, that's what it's looking like. It comes down to about right there. Okay. My little baby hair that I normally wear every day, and I swear it shrinks up to like that small when it's curly. It's actually down to that same area as well. I mean, I would say that's pretty long considering that it shrinks up to like for that much every time I wear it curly. The area up here is pretty much the same way. Ooh. Excuse me. You know, it basically comes down to the jawbone area. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and move to the area in the back. And I'm just going to clip this up so you can kind of see better. Try to get as much hair out of the way as I can. Okay. This is what it looks like when I turn my head to the side. Let me take these earrings out because they're in the way. Okay. Yeah, this is what it looks like when I turn my head to the side. And just to give you a good measuring, because I know some people go by like collarbone, blah, blah, blah. Like if I pull it, let's see. Like this is my collarbone right here. And some of the hair does barely touch that when it's kind of to the front. So I am not going to be claiming collarbone just yet, even though some of the hair does technically touch my collarbone, but I don't know. You tell me if I should or not. It seems kind of a little too soon, but let me turn around and show you the back. And it comes to, it's past that little bone, like in the back of your neck. It's past that area. So I would say, I mean, I know I'm still shoulder, so I don't know, whatever. That's what it looks like. And then of course this side is basically, let me get my little curly out of the way. I swear they just want to come on back. Anyway. Yeah, I mean this other side is basically just like the other one because I don't really have one side that grows longer than the other. So I mean they're about pretty much even, I would say. I mean, it comes down to here, that's my collarbone, and that's where the hair pretty much comes down to when I pull it to the front, so, I don't know, you tell me if I can say I'm collarbone length. It just doesn't really seem, I don't know, even though it touches the collarbone, something about saying I'm collarbone length just seems kind of, I don't know, inaccurate or not right or something, I don't know. But, yeah, that's pretty much it for now, folks. I mean, I think, like I told you before, I think it's grown an inch. My hair appears to be healthy. Of course, like I told you, this was basically dirty hair that I need to wash. I put some heat protectant in it, combed it out, and flat ironed it just for the length check. So it's kind of weighed down with product. It's not really bouncing all over the place, but I do know that it is healthy. It is shiny. You know, really shiny, cute, cute. My ends look pretty well. I don't think I have any splits or anything. Now, keep in mind, I did big chop my own hair, so it's naturally uneven at this point. I'm probably going to be getting a trim at some point, but it will be a long time before I do that because, I don't know, I just rather focus on growing it out before cutting more of it off. So, I'm going to be getting it evened up, but like I told you, it will be a while before I do that. Probably maybe like 3-6 months, something like that. A long while. But other than that, I think my hair is really healthy. I mean, I don't think it's in bad shape. It's looking shiny, healthy, bouncy, vibrant. As far as my length right now, I think I am, you know, on track for where I'm trying to get to eventually. And that's all I can really say about that. So I'm going to go ahead and get to the next part of the video, which is just going to be an update on my current regimen. Stay tuned. Alright guys, I'm back now to go ahead and get to the regimen part of the video. Really quick, I wanted to just tell y'all, I know I didn't really touch on how I feel about my hair and, you know, more of the emotional aspect of it. But really quickly, let me go ahead and give you a quick little roundup of that. I would say right now in my natural hair journey, I'm still happy with it. I do not regret going natural. The only thing as far as, you know, negative feelings and whatever I can say is that there are definitely times when I do miss my hair, and lately I have found myself kind of focusing more on the growth aspect of it and just wanting to get back to long hair again. I don't want to get back to permed or relaxed hair. I would just want to get back to long hair, and sometimes it is kind of discouraging when I watch other YouTube videos and I see people who, you know, when they're at my stage of the journey, their hair is, it seems to me anyway, to be growing so much faster, or that they have, you know, so much hair, and I just think, you know, I want that hair, I want my hair to be big. I would at least want it to get to the point where it touches my shoulders when curling. And I mean, my hair has major shrinkage, so I think I have a while before I get to that. And it just seems like it's taken forever. I mean, sometimes I feel like my hair is not growing at all. just when I look at it. But then I look at my old pictures from when I first picked Chop, and I realize, you know, it is growing. It's just harder to see because I have so much shrinkage. So it's definitely growing, but sometimes I do wish that the process would just kind of speed on up. Other than that, I don't really have anything negative to say. So let me go ahead and go into my current regimen. I'm just going to go into the products I'm using. I'm not going to give like a review of each product because I think in the future I would like to put out videos on, you know, how I use each product separately and what I like about them and what I don't like about them and blah blah blah. So this is not going to be a review. It's just going to be simply what I use right now. Okay, so if you watch my videos, you know that I'm mostly a wash and go girl. I usually wash and go my hair daily if I'm not wearing wigs. So basically this is what I use for that. For co-washing, I'm using the Suave Naturals Cheapy Coconut Conditioner, and I love this stuff. I mean, I've tried more expensive things, but I always go back to this. This is my staple co-wash product, and if I could smell it all day, I would. Okay, moving on to deep conditioners. Right now, I'm still using the I'm using the Aubrey Honeysuckle Rose Moisturizing Conditioner, and I'm alternating that with the Giovanni Smooth as Silk, which, you know, once again, this is not a review video, but I love this product. And I deep condition my hair probably every, I do it at least 3 times a week. So at least 3 times a week I deep condition, and usually daily I will do a co-wash because I can't get second day wash and go curls. I just can't. As far as my leave-in conditioners are concerned, I use 2 different leave-ins. I use a Giovanni Direct Leave-In Weightless Moisture Conditioner, and I use the Kinky Curly Not Today Curl Detangler / leave-in. Right, after I use the leave-in conditioner, I then apply some, organic, 100% all-natural coconut oil to my hair to seal in the moisture. After I have sealed my hair with the coconut oil, I then apply my stylers, which on any given day I just kind of alternate, between these products. I don't do anything, specifically with them as far as, I don't have like an exact whatever, but I just alternate between these. And this would be the Eco Styler Argan Oil Gel, or Argan Oil Gel. I do like this. I actually just got this, and I like this one pretty much as I love the Eco Styler Olive Oil. So between this one and the olive oil, these are the good, staple, cheapy, but effective gels. And I'm still using the Kinky Curling Custard. This is a staple. I don't care how much it costs. I will never run out of this. I love this stuff. I'm using the Jane Carter Solution Wrap and Roll Foam. I love this stuff as well. And like I said about the Kinky Curling, I don't care how much this stuff costs. I will never run out of this as well. I love it. It's a staple product. After I ran out of the Eco Styler Olive Oil Gel, I was kind of using this just for like a week, and honestly, I don't really like this. I don't think I'll get the clear again. So like I told before, it's either the olive oil or the argan oil. The clear, it's just not as effective to me. One thing I forgot to mention was, as far as shampoos go, I know that I'm still doing the Curly Girl routine, which means, no silicones, sulfates, things like that. So my shampoo is a Shea Moisture Organic Coconut and Hibiscus Curl and Shine Shampoo. That's what I use right now. And I'll shampoo my hair probably, I don't know, maybe like once or twice. I usually do it maybe either once a week or once every other week. So I guess that will be what, anywhere from 2 to 4 times a month, I guess. I try not to do it too often since I'm co-washing pretty much daily. I don't want to just, give my hair a hard time. So like I said, I'll shampoo maybe once a week or once every other week, and that's the most that I'll do it. And it's working for me. So, you have to do what works for you, and I found that this is effective for me in my hair journey. So, yeah, guys, that about wraps it up. I hope you enjoyed this video. And like I said, I'm going to be doing reviews of each of those products individually just to give you more information about them and how I use them. And I think in the future I would like to do a detailed wash and go video just showing you all from start to finish how I do my hair. But I don't know, I'm just trying to get the right format for that because I don't want to show y'all, footage of me in the shower, basically. So I'm just trying to figure out how to get that working. But once I do, I'll bring that video to you all. So, anywho, guys, sorry for the long video. I know I said it would be short, but I just haven't done an update about my natural hair in so long that I just had so much to say. So stay tuned for more videos, and thank you all for checking out my channel. If you haven't already, go ahead and stop by my blog. It's www.verykinkygirl.com. Hope to see you there. Take care. Bye.